Good morning. In our program today, we will speak about books. Hello, Lorena.
Hello,
How are you?
fine.
I believe that you are a big reader, aren't you?
Yeah, I am a big reader.
Have you read anything interesting lately?
Yeah. So there is nothing I like more than curling up with a good book and a good cup of tea. I like all kinds of books, short stories, biographies, and self-help. Also, I really like to keep up with the news. During breakfast, I enjoy skimming through the newspaper. The book that I started to read was a biography. I believe that biographies are interesting to read to know about the life of important person. I'm interested in reading about important person that changed the world or maybe a great motivational person that inspired me to be a better person.
Okay, what is it about?
That biography is a real page turner and cliffhanger. That biography is about Martin Luther King Jr. and was written in 1998. And his work has inspired people for many generations. His wife wanted to write about him, and she found a perfect writer who is an important writer in the United States, Clayborne Carson.
Okay, I realize that he's a famous biography writer, right?
Yeah. Clayborne Carson, who wrote the biography, talked about a lot of accomplishments, talents, skills, and work, and so on of Martin. I like to know if you like reading biographies.
Actually, not. I until now I didn't find something interesting. I prefer different type of book, maybe novels. But you say many interesting thing about this book. I want to know why you decide to read this book.
Okay, for me, reading that biography is a spiritual experience that gives me a great personal satisfaction. That televisions and movies can do that, yeah? And I can't think of any better way to relax and to forget the pursuit of each day. For that reason, I recommended it that you read that biography.
Uh, Lorena, could you let me know if is this book is long or I can or is fast read?
That book is long. But it's interesting to read.
Okay.
It's interesting to read, and I say that it's a real page turner.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What about you? What kind of books do you like? Tell me if you read anything book lately.
Like I say before, I prefer to read novels. Okay, what do you think if I say four legs are good and two legs are bad?
I believe that animals have four legs and person two legs. I don't know.
You are right. The latest book that I was reading, yes, is called Animal Farm. This book was written for George Orwell. He is from England and he was writing this book during the World War II in 1945. It's a real interesting book because it takes place in a farm and it's about a group of animals who rebel against their farm. The animals want to create a place where they can be equal, free, and happy. I didn't finish the book, and I don't know how the end can be. But for me, it was so interesting because the author tried to do a simile like each animal is a country or a nation, and one of them want to be always the leader and have more power. Imagine that the pigs are like our presidents or something like that.
That sounds interesting.
Yes, and the other thing that is interesting is that I believe that this book can be read to any public. It is not an special or specific language and can be read for everybody.
Okay. I want to know who recommended it to you to read that book.
One friend of mine recommended this book to me when I start to learn English. So I hardly recommend this book because it's a good idea to start to read English.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Do you think? Okay, I'm interested in reading that book because it sounds interesting. Do you think I could borrow it when you're done with it?
I'm afraid that not because I have this book in my electronic device. I love read ebooks, but
That's too bad.
but it's a bestseller, this book, so you can find in any library. Fast read, and I hardly recommend this book.
Okay. Thank you for listening us, and until next time.